Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the Auburn Tigers and the Ole Miss Rebels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with Coach Golish before the game. This conference matchup between two teams that do not like each other very much is a great way to get things started here in the conference. I'll keep you posted on the energy and atmosphere at the half. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Rebels will kick off first, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Auburn's offense will get the ball first. And we get our first look at Jeremiah Cobb. What a game he had last time out. Found Pater 3 times, just under 100 yards in their win. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling.
Makes the catch and he's free. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Brown wants to pass. He's got it. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it. And you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. A little release to the back. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Some misdirection with the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They're working that left side. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And it's no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
And this place was going crazy before the game, and the offense on the first drive kind of quieted them down a little bit, but the defense, great job. They get a goal-to-go situation. They get the stop, force the field goal, force the miss. The crowd's back in it, baby.
The Rebels offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. It's going to be interesting to see how they use him throughout this game, because this linebacking crew can be exploited. Brown will throw it. He's got him.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Running inside, it's Cobb. Here's a little room there. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll give it to Washington. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. If they don't pick up this third down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll get him down if... The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Brown wants to pass. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch just... Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
23 on the play.
Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. This time he wants to throw. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
What's a great job by the quarterback there, understanding you're being blitzed, you know you're not going to be able to hold on to it very long, so find the back, get it into his hands quickly, let him go pick up the first.
They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Got a man, it's Johnson. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Going to the run, it's Cobb. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers. That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses look silly.
Just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast at the quarterback spot, and now you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scrambles.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Brown will throw it. Bring in the heat. And the ball's out, and they're after it. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Back to pass on 2nd down. Escapes the pressure going right. Fires downfield. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. They want a little extra time to think over this 3rd and long as we've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Nice pickup there, gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Auburn calls its 2nd of 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Quarterback making adjustments. Brown wants to pass. He's going for a big play downfield. He can haul it in, incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We begin with a look at North Carolina taking on the number 11 team, the Miami Hurricanes.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky 1st half. Right on the money. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Wants to throw it again. On target. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Really good contact. concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but...
Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
So here comes the Auburn offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Now the play fake. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle, prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Brown will throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Kane. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good... And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. The run inside. It's Cobb. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll go right back to the run. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
That's caught. It's Johnson. The officials have stopped the clock as there is an injured Auburn Tiger on the field. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Here's a give to Washington. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Brown wants to pass. The quick out. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Looking to throw for it. Tight end finds a soft spot. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes.
Touchdown, Tigers! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space on the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the fourth quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are snags it and he's open. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Got it in the middle, it's Lacey. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. The Rebels headed quickly to the line. They'll send the back in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gill. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Now the pitch. Hard running there.
These offenses are so hard to stop when you run the option because they play the quarterback well. They get it to the running back. The defense looks pretty good, but third and short, they get the yardage they need, and they move the sticks.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll try the counter. Could be an alley. Picks up the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Rebels with the 1st and 10.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Looking for a man, it's Knight. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Rebels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Send the tight end in motion. They'll give it to him again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. No room to run, and on 4th and 2.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
He finds enough room to get it over the 10-yard line, and he's down at the 13.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Brown will throw it. Working that left side now. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. And the punt hits at the 6. Be a touchback. Rebels offense is back on the field. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play, like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Rebels. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. With that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper came on that 62-yard run to the house. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will... The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Brown wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it on the counter. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Makes the grab.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field, but you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we got to stay aggressive.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Here's the pressure. And they got it.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Brown will throw it. Touchdown, Auburn! They move on top here in the 4th. The Tigers are back on top.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And how about that for a capper? The likely game winner in the waning moments. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. He's taking the deep shot. It's incomplete. A last-gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.